Hi everyone. Look, last weekend saw the Chief Commissioners Council, the National Operations Committee, the National Executive Committee meetings in Sydney over 3 days. And there were workshops over that weekend that focused on the key moves within the Scouts Australia strategic plan, namely making and delivering our program easier and more impactful, building the recruitment and the retention machine to grow our movement, reshape the contemporary volunteer model that drives Scouting, and unlocking and steer resources to future-proof our mission. And it's all about transforming our organisational support for Scouts Australia. So some exciting ideas and concepts were discussed, and they will now be reviewed and develop into action plans to move forward. The Scouts Australia annual general meeting was held over the weekend, and we saw youth members sharing their experiences with the National Council, either in person or via video. So from a Queensland perspective, we had Charlotte from Albany Creek Scout Group welcoming everybody to AJ 2025, along with Joey Scouts and Cub Scouts from Greenbank and the Wide Bay Burnett region, highlighting the best thing about being a Joey Scout or a Cub Scout. So bravo to all of our youth members who contributed to that video. AJ 2025 is now getting really close, and I trust that we have a lot of excited young people and leaders getting ready for the experience of a lifetime. This is a real opportunity to highlight Scouting, not only to the local community, but across Australia and the world, given the international contingents that are going to be attending. And it also allows Scouts Queensland to shine as we deliver the first Jamboree in 6 years. It's really important to recognise that there are several members of our advanced team that are heading to Maryborough this week to commence the site preparations. And there is an enormous amount of planning that's been undertaken to date, with a significant amount of work about to commence in earnest over the coming few weeks, so that we are ready to welcome 10,000 participants from the 5th of January 2025. Look, Scouts Queensland have been in discussions with Girl Guides Queensland around Girl Guide members participating in Scouts Queensland events and activities. Girl Guides Queensland have amended some of their policies as they seek to gain a better understanding of how Girl Guides interact and participate in Scouting activities. And they've asked that Scouts Queensland issue an invitation to Girl Guides Queensland and locally, should they choose to participate in a Scouting event. Girl Guides Queensland and locally will then appoint and advise us of a Girl Guide leader in charge who will be there for that activity. And that leader may request a copy of our approved risk assessment for the activity. If there's no Girl Guide LIC, then no Girl Guides can attend our activity. From a branch perspective, I have formally invited Girl Guides Queensland to all of our normal branch events, which in most cases Girl Guides are already attending. And I will be providing copies of those risk assessments to those events to Girl Guides in Queensland. But if you're having an activity in your group, your district or a region, you would simply need to communicate with your local Girl Guide representative and invite them to attend. And these changes are to continue to support both child safety and risk awareness across both of our organisations. And these changes will come into effect from the 1st of January of 2025, and there will be more information from me coming to you over the next month or so to let you know how that's going to roll out. Look, we are really getting close to the end of our Scouting year, so just a quick reminder about the importance of staying in touch with our youth members and our families over the upcoming holiday season. Have you considered what's happening in your unit or group in February to welcome everybody back to Scouting in 2025? Start planning now and let them know over the coming weeks about what's going to be happening. I hope you have a great week and good Scouting.